Have you ever met someone who always smiles, who always shows up, always gets the job done, always says they're fine, but somehow you can always feel how tired they are? The strange thing about high functioning depression is that it doesn't always look like depression. It often looks like success, like responsibility, like being dependable. And that's exactly why so few people notice it. Maybe you've met someone like that. Or maybe you're listening to this because that someone is you. Welcome to Mindful Madness, where we slow down, make sense of modern life, and remember that even in the chaos, there's room to breathe. I'm She. I'm really glad you're here. I've been thinking about something lately. Some of the people who seem to have everything together are quietly carrying the heaviest burdens. They're productive, successful, reliable. They meet deadlines. They take care of everyone else. They laugh at the right moments. And if you ask them how they're doing, they probably smile and say, I'm okay. But being okay isn't always the same as feeling alive. We often imagine depression as someone unable to get out of bed, someone crying every day, someone visibly struggling. But that's only one picture. There are people who wake up every morning, go to work, take care of their families, reply to messages, attend meetings, and even make other people laugh. Then come home, close the door, and feel completely empty. I once heard someone describe it like this: it's like carrying a backpack full of rocks that nobody else can see. You still walk, you still arrive, you still smile, but every step feels heavier than it should. Eventually, you forget what walking without the weight even feels like. That's what makes high functioning depression too difficult. Not because people don't care, but because it's invincible. The world celebrates productivity. It applauds resilience. It rewards people who keep going. So many people become experts at pretending they're okay. Not because they want to live, but because they don't want to become a burden. Or because they've convinced themselves that everyone else has it harder. Or maybe they've been carrying it for so long. They think this is just what the adulthood feels like. Psychologists often describe depression as more than sadness. It can also show up as emotional numbness, losing interest in things you once loved, feeling disconnected from yourself, struggling to experience joy, constant exhaustion that sleep doesn't seem to fix, difficulty concentrating, or feeling like you're simply surviving instead of living. The challenging part is that many people with high functioning depression continue to perform well. Their external life says intact, but internally, everything feels heavier. Imagine a phone running dozens of apps in the background. From the outside, the screen still works, but the battery drains much faster. Eventually, even simple tasks feel exhausting. Maybe our minds work the same way. Sometimes we confuse functioning with flourishing. Just because someone is functioning doesn't mean they're okay. We live in a culture that often praises endurance. Keep working, keep pushing, keep smiling, keep producing. But very rarely do we ask, how is your heart doing? What has been weighing on your mind lately? When was the last time you genuinely felt at peace? Those questions don't appear on performance reviews, but they matter because mental health isn't measured by how much you accomplish, it's measured by how fully you're able to experience life. So, what can we do? Not everything needs to change overnight. Sometimes healing starts with honesty. Maybe today, instead of asking yourself, what do I need to finish? Just ask, what do I need? Not what everyone expects from you, not what your calendar demands, not what social media tells you. Just What do you need today? Maybe it's rest, maybe it's a conversation, maybe it's asking for help, maybe it's simply admitting, I'm not as okay as I've been pretending to be. That isn't weakness, that might be the bravest thing you do this week. And if you're listening and these feelings have been with you for weeks or months, or they're making everyday life difficult, consider reaching out to mental health professional or someone you trust. You don't have to carry that invincible backpack alone. Let's take one mindful minute together. Take a slow breath in, hold it for a moment. Now slowly breathe out. Relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, let your hands soften. Now ask yourself one question. What emotion have I been trying so hard not to feel? You don't have to solve it today, just notice it. Sometimes awareness is where healing begins. Maybe life would become less demanding tomorrow. Maybe your responsibilities won't disappear. But perhaps you don't have to carry them while pretending you're perfectly fine. You deserve support, you deserve rest, and most importantly, you deserve to be cared for. Not because of what you accomplish, but simply because you're human. Thank you for spending these moments with me. If today's conversation helped you slow down, even for a little while, share it with someone who might need it to hear. I'd also love to hear from you. What has your mind been carrying lately? If you're looking for a quiet corner of the internet where we make sense of modern life together, I'd love to have you here. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, stay curious, and remember, take care of your mind. The world has enough of it already.